It is. Yes.
Maybe what
So
you need to do is you need to build your own studio.
it's already, it has already come here. Okay. Now, what Bob has done it, and after like connecting with him so frequently, now it's like, yeah, the studio full fledged. It's not just a studio. He actually, what he says is actually like a TV broadcasting station. Everything which is available. Okay, the best of the things which are available. So
Mhm.
let me welcome you all. And the subject which I just put today is about the gratitude, being grateful. What does it really mean? Okay, and this is how it actually started. Like having session, just finishing a session with Bob, and then I just received your message. And when I received your message, then I thought, let's go live right away. Okay, so it is good actually. We wanted to go live on the Facebook.
Hmm.
Somehow it was causing some issue, and it was not really. I tried couple of times. It was not going live, and then okay, this started live even on the YouTube because somehow we were just at least I would I was procrastinating it. Okay, Facebook is good, fine, maybe okay sometime. So I let you share your story. What? Please feel free. Huh? Just like what you had been talking about, like what you're sharing, like you always keep telling your story of Aditya and whatnot. So it's all about for
Yeah,
you to,
yeah,
not for me.
absolutely.
Silent
So
mode.
before before I start, so I think we were destined to go live on YouTube today, and that is why your Facebook wasn't helping you. So that's a new start for you again. And let me first start with the thank you. Let me first start with the gratitude. A vote of thanks for Manish Jan. And it is coming from my heart, Manish, and I really mean it. The last 3 days have completely transformed my life. Completely transformed my life. And this has happened only because of you. So, my heartfelt gratitude to you and Bob Proctor that you introduced me to this particular course, which is the Thinking into Results. Friends, if you are hearing me, let me tell you, were a few goals that I had written for myself. There are other goals also. But why I am talking about these goals? So that you can understand the power of this program. You can understand the power of the mindset that we have. You can understand the power which is within you and only you. You can use this power to achieve anything and everything. As we stand today, I can tell you that I have converted my annual income into my monthly income. Yes,
Wow.
you are hearing that right. I have converted my annual income into my monthly income. That was one of my goals, and I wasn't sure that I will be able to achieve it so quickly, so fast. And as I'm speaking, I am so thankful. Again, my heartfelt thanks to Manish. I had a goal that I will have my income from multiple sources. I have achieved that. I had a goal that I will change my annual income into my monthly income. I have achieved that. I had a goal that I will do metrics program with Bob Proctor. And let me tell you, I have achieved that as well. Next month, I am going to Bob Proctor. I will be online with him. doing the metrics program. This COVID lockdown has helped me so much that I can't really tell you. This program is supposed to be an in-person program to be held there in Toronto. But because of this, I am still able to do it. It was supposed to be done in December, and I am doing it in July, online with Bob Proctor. This is the power of thinking into results.
Wow.
I
I mean,
am falling short of words. I'm really falling short of words. Thank you so
so
much.
lovely, so lovely. I can tell you, even in a very simple word, you are literally blessed. Literally blessed. Okay. I have seen so many people who are just thinking means attending the metrics program, like what you made this decision, even like doing this thinking into result, this program, starting with this, okay? The metrics will take you to the next level. Most of the people, most of the people in the corporate world, I can tell you, they cannot even dream. They can forget about doing it. They can't even dream because I know what it takes. And I have talked with thousands of people. And when I say thousands of people, people who are even earning in crores of rupees as their salary in the corporate world, they are not able to make a decision like this. It's happening with you.
Thank you so
And
much. And it is not to thank you. I would like to thank Adi also, because I had given the examples of this guy who has converted his income, who has got his income increased to 500 times. 500 times, guys, it is not a joke. It is not a joke. But you have the power to convert it into 500 times. You can even do it 1,000 times, but you will have to think, and then you get it. Then you get it. Thank you, Adi. Thank you so much for inspiring me. Truly, whenever you speak, I really love to hear you. The way you speak, the way you make it so simple for people to understand. I think it is always inspiring. And Ajay, thanks to you also, because I've seen you also speaking, and I can see the maturity with which you speak. It is really awesome. And I can really understand the kind of information, the knowledge that you have gained in all these years is awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. That shows the um, gratitude. We haven't actually spent any time. So I don't know. I'm very grateful that you kind of are talking about that.
No, I really mean it. I'm just not saying it for the sake of saying. And I really felt it from my heart, and that is the reason why I'm telling. So heartfelt gratitude to you as well, Ajay.
Thank you.
So firstly, Amit, I really want to congratulate you from the bottom of my heart. I honestly had no idea 2 minutes ago when I just got on the call that this is what you were going to share. This is something that we've just been hearing that, from Bob, like turn your annual income to your monthly income. And in this time specifically, I think this just makes it really, really special. So firstly, congratulations. And honestly, with what you were speaking, I was getting goosebumps here. Okay. So this is for real. It's not something, you choreographed and you pre-planned or something of that sort. I had no idea. I mean, 2 minutes back, we were offline. You didn't say anything about it. And firstly, thank you so much for your kind words. Honestly, I mean, as you said, yes, one thing I deliberately try to do is just keep things simple. Because I guess I'm sure all four of us here would agree is that's exactly what we've been learning from Bob and most of our other mentors. It's like don't overcomplicate things. It is simple. Try to keep it as simple as it is. So yeah, like thank you so much. Honestly, like I'm so happy, that you were also able to share this with other people, because I think that is one of the things which also we learned is, sharing has a lot of impact, which most of us are shy. We shy away from doing that initially because we're
Yeah.
not very comfortable. Especially in my case, I wasn't very comfortable. I mean, I just started going live 3 weeks ago, and now I won't stop. So it's just, yeah, it's just crazy. But I know what this is doing. So in fact, even my manager in the office last weekend came to me for help because he was having certain challenges in these
Hmm.
difficult times, and I was able to share my video with him. And I didn't know over the weekend. He said that my missus has been telling me, I don't know what Adi's done, but you've changed in the last 48 hours. And they know about my story. So he keeps telling me every 3-4 months it comes up in the household. And they're always intrigued and they wonder what's going on in the back end, like what the hell was going on. So yeah, like I mean, sharing has an impact. And yeah, so thank you so much once again for mentioning us. And not to forget, I also really, really want to express my deepest gratitude to Manish. Manish, thank you so much for coming like a guiding angel in my life, in our entire family's life. I mean, Manish is related to us. He's my cousin's maternal uncle, but we sort of reunited, if that's for the lack of words, back in 2015. This was around July, precisely around July, when Manish happened to meet my father. He came down to Bombay after 10 years. I was in Hyderabad, and he spent, I think, a couple of hours with my dad. And my dad has this, I don't know what it is, his intuitive power, or this certain faculty that he has where he can pick the energy of the person, especially from his business acumen. So bang on, he will know like if this is the person to connect with. And I remember that night he called me and he said, Manish is doing all these things in the IT industry. He's
Hmm.
quit, and he's doing some other magic, and you should speak to him. And I was at bottom low.
Some
I was
other
like,
magic. That's the right word. Yeah.
I mean, what odds? I mean, what odds? I had not even spoken to Manish for 10 years. I mean, he's my cousin's maternal uncle. I mean, probably met him in a few functions here and there, family gatherings. I don't even remember. And then, we connected. And honestly, hey, welcome. So he's been such a guiding angel. Honestly, I mean, for the entire family. To be honest with you, I was just speaking to my dad and my uncle just literally like 30-40 minutes ago, and our entire family, the lives of 12 people, has changed, and all thanks to Manish. It started one by one. I was luckily the first person to have ever onboarded this journey. Uh, and from there, there's absolutely no looking back. Like literally, life has changed. When Bob says life would change day and night, like that's how the difference will be. It's absolutely what it is. And we are really so grateful, from Bob Proctor to even the spiritual journey. We wouldn't have really gotten, two of the most craziest leaders, if I would call them so. Most people would agree. But yeah, Manish, genuinely thank you so much. Like gratitude was oozing out of even my dad and even my uncle. And we actually spoke about this specific thing that, we're not only grateful, we didn't even know in our family what it meant, to be positive. I mean, we had absolute successful businesses, but what a bloody turmoil. 2008, we lost everything. We lost everything. But because we are speaking about gratitude and the power of gratitude, today I'm so comfortable that I can actually still be thankful for what happened. Because if that wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't have been here. We wouldn't have been interacting. So, however crazy that sounds, like we are in a way grateful. Like everything has changed. We've now been able to get back to where we were because Manish was able to show us. And I still remember Manish actually said that I know what you guys have lost, but I can only promise you that in this journey you will get to a place much beyond, and we can already see that happening. And I mean, who would have thought back in 2015? It just sounded like, oh, he's just trying to pep talk you into something and just motivate you. But I mean, really, Manish, thank you so much. So like, I can just tell you that gratitude is absolutely, absolutely oozing from every single member of the family, and it really has touched upon everyone's life, irrespective of not everybody yet has signed up to the program. But as you mentioned, it will impact lives of people around you, and it certainly is. So, yeah, thank you so much once again. Really, I mean, never be able to sort of express it completely. But yeah, thank you. Really appreciate it.
I think I really can't express as much as I want to, but all thanks to you, sir. All thanks to you.
Actually, this is a very good quality, to appreciate others. Not only because a lot of people are grateful to something, but they don't even know how to express. But I think
You're
you
right.
guys are expressing it so wonderfully well, that I think this is also hats off to you guys. Because what happens normally, people kind of give credit of success to ourselves only. That okay, we did it. Once we are successful, once we fail, somebody else did it. I think that is the biggest shift, if we are able to bring it in our normal life. you know I think that's kind of uh, which word to choose, I don't know, but I think that's the biggest shift, will take us to a different tangent altogether. you know Both success and failure, gratitude is the key. It's a really a wonderful quality. You should be ready, you should be appreciating things, even the minutest of things. The way our grandparents used to do. I think grandparents and parents, they were still happy. They were kind of very, very living happy life, whether whatever they had. Uh, but after that, I think in our generation, that has started to fade down. But let us take that pattern now in our hands, so that from here on, it should only go up. We and our family and our circle of influence all should have this quality,
Well
so
said.
that we can
Well
be
said,
grateful.
Ajay. Yes, absolutely.
In fact, when I didn't knew, it was again, you always surprise things, Manish. I didn't knew what is happening, but I was actually writing my gratitudes.
What?
So I was, I didn't even knew, what was happening. So it's like some universe is kind of always, directing us to something.
Exactly. Quite honestly, when we started, I had no idea what we are going to talk. Absolutely no idea. Okay. In fact, while I was talking with Amit, what are we going to do? I said, we'll do something.
Something.
And I was talking to him that okay, I heard that you sing a lot. Okay. If nothing fine, at least we will sing. We'll do something. There are always good ways. But eventually it came out this just like when you are in the listening mode and what you said, Ajay. Okay, it's all about the gratitude. And also one thing which I learned, when people don't express, when they shy away, and when they try to, like, it's the blame game. If something good happens, it's me. If things are not the way I want, it's someone else. It is never the case. I have learned one thing with all my masters, whether it's an enlightened masters or my mentor or coach, whatever you want to give the name. For me, it's only my deepest gratitude to each one of them. Okay, different people have come to my life at different time. Whatever was needed at that point of time, and I am still connected with each one of them. Each one, Okay, and one of the things which I see big difference. Every master, every coach, they are really the best in the world, I can tell you, and they are all talking about their gurus, their coaches, their mentors, who has really helped them, and they are really on the top. That I can tell you. Even if you talk about Bob Proctor, okay, you would always find he is explaining which had been the people who has really influenced his life and uplifted. Okay, when I see on the spiritual side, all my spiritual masters or enlightened masters, they are always giving that credit or that expressing that gratitude for their gurus. This is exactly I'm doing, and I feel proud about it. And this is exactly each one of you are doing. It's not to shy away. It's not to say, see, it's me do. It's ultimately it's you who has to do it. No one else can do it. Whatever the kind of life you want to live, it's only you who can create it. But when you have an ability to express your gratitude, things happens much bigger, much higher than what you could even imagine.
Absolutely.
So great. Thank you very much for sharing and being live. It's all of a sudden, yeah.
Before you stop, my heartfelt gratitude to you, for the last activity, not prior to that, which we did, which you pushed me to do about 60 days back. I'm kind of more than 60 days, I guess now. Very, very grateful and thankful that you pushed me and got that going. It is giving me a different energy, awesome thoughts, and many opportunities. Thank you. And all my family is also now connected in a much better way. We every day get connected and talk, on the same vibrations, wherever they are. So it's kind of an awesome feeling. Thank you.
Amazing. And the best part is, it's not just started. You had been consistent more than 2 months. Every day, this is happening. Not stopping. Now you will only go higher and higher. That's what is needed. What is more meaningful for your life? And touching every life which is coming in contact with you. It could be your family, it could be your friends, it could be your people in the professional life. Every life is going to be uplifted. It's as simple as that. So thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, each one of you being part of this journey.
Thank you, Manish.
Thank you.